What I'm holding in my hands is not a tablet. It's in fact the Samsung Galaxy Fold 7, and it might be the best phone I've ever used. The Galaxy Fold 7 is the latest of the Fold run of phones, and I used to own a Samsung Flip, which I loved, and now I've moved on to the Fold thanks to Samsung, and genuinely, this is blowing my mind. But of course, me just saying it's cool to fold a phone in half is not enough, so let me tell you a little bit about the specs. With a 4,400 milliamp hour battery, its battery life is really strong for a device this powerful. Has a 6.5-inch dynamic AMO LED 2X screen, and when it's unfolded, has an 8-inch one. Its processor is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite series. Of course, it's got IP48 protection, advanced armor aluminum cornering Gorilla Glass, and yes, all of those are lots of words, but what that means is it runs better than previous models, it feels better than previous models, it's bigger than previous models. And I haven't even mentioned how disgustingly thin this thing is. It's like almost paper thin. It is the size of a USB-C port, and when I compare that to my admittedly very chunky S24 Ultra, I find myself genuinely shocked that a phone can be, well, this thin. Then you talk about things that really matter to me as a creator, like the camera with its 200 megapixel wide lens, 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, 10 megapixel telephoto lens, and even 10 megapixel front facing lens, all of which I will use all the time. And yes, while I can now literally fold my phone in half, it does come at the price tag of almost £1,800 just for the lowest storage model, which is expensive. But again, this is insanely impressive tech. Overall, I think the Samsung Z Fold 7 is genuinely one of the best phones I've ever used, and I stand by the fact that I think folding phones are potentially the coolest piece of tech that you can have. And Samsung have really smashed it out the park here.